Welcome back, Egyptians, to Truly Divinely Sent. Ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. Okay? Now, this is going to be a very different reading. Okay? This is specifically a channel message. Okay? Specifically. All right, a channeled message. I have already pre-pulled cards. Okay, this is not going to go like my usual readings, okay, because it's information here that they want me to definitely talk about that I may not have a card for. Okay, this is the energy here. What I am going to start with is tarot. Okay, the first thing I want to ask is, do you know your original culture? All right. Now, this may not be for everybody, okay? But do you know what the original culture was? That is the key question that we need to be asking ourselves. If we didn't have Christianity, if we didn't have Catholics, if we didn't have Baptists, before all of that came about, what was the culture? Okay, this is what the message is going to be on. Okay, and mainly, again, why was Jesus killed? Okay, Jesus was killed for the culture. Jesus was killed because of the culture. Okay, this is the energy, this is the channel message here that I am pulling on today. All right, I believe I said in a reading before, tarot readers, okay, back in the day, you had your tarot readers, okay? You had people doing it. You had Miss Chloe, I think that was her name, Miss Chloe on TV. You had Miss Dionne Warwick on TV. You had people doing it. I think this was like in the 80s where people, this was something that you can call in and you can get something done, psychic readings, and they was advertising that on TV, okay? Understand that in those times, that's when it was kind of dying down, all right? Back in the day, all right, those people who were of the tarot community, the psychic community, those are the ones that are labeled as witches, okay? This is the energy that I'm pulling on. Those are the people that were labeled as witches. Now, if we go all the way back to King James, all right, if you're not familiar with who King James is one of the people that rewrote the Bible, okay? That is one of the most popular Bibles nowadays. The King James Version, the King James Version, the King James Version. Okay, think keyword version. What was your version of events? Okay, the King James Version. Okay, now how much did you change and how much did you keep? All right, now specifically talking about King James, all right, did you know that King James ordered a witch hunt to kill over 80,000 people worldwide, all right? This wasn't just in his community. Notice you'll have spirals here. I got a lot of spiritual presence, okay? He ordered the slaughtering of witches. Who are witches? People are like, what is a witch? What is a witch? They looked at people as, like me, as a witch, as a sorcerer, okay? King James was specifically afraid. Okay, what did they have to be afraid of? The spirituality, the fact that we could do divination, the fact that we knew things before it could occur, the fact that we had that communication with God. Okay, this is the culture. All right, this is what tarot is. All right, and this is the message. All right, pay very, very close attention to this specific message here. Okay, nowadays they're going to try to, because it's coming back alive, because the culture is coming back alive, I'm going to show you how they are trying to cut it back out. Okay, this is the energy. King James, all right, the witch hunt was ordered in 1590. He ordered this witch hunt because he was afraid to get on a boat. Okay, here thus water benders, okay? He thought that the witches had abilities to move water, to create storms, in which they did, okay? It's not necessary. I'm just saying witch because that's the word they used, okay? It was just us being very spiritual. It was just us having connections to nature. This is what we were. This is what the culture was. And this is why they tried to get rid of the culture, okay? In 1590, he ordered this witch hunt because he was afraid to travel via water because he thought that they would sink his ship and cause some sort of a storm, okay? It's in the National Geographic. You can read it yourself, okay? Now, shortly after that, this was in 1590. Now, in 1604 is when he said, okay, I'm going to reconstruct the Bible. I'm going to add my version. This is when he started in 1604. Now, it was published in 1611, okay? And this is where you get your, I believe it's Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not allow a witch to live. Thou shalt not allow a sorcerer to live, okay? Why? Why we get that much attention? Why did the witches get that much attention in the Bible? Okay, if you are a Bible reader or if you have read the Bible, you will see that that's pretty much all they're doing in the Bible. It's all about divination. That is what the Bible is about. They're not going to tell you about it. Psalms is a book of spells, okay? They're not going to tell you that, all right? But they're using this Bible now. However, they have diverted us away from our true and original culture, which is divination, which is tarot, okay? Even the Bible say they were casting lots, all right? What is casting lots? This is when you throw in bones, okay? We've been doing it for years. This was the culture. This is something, think about it, from back in the day to now, you didn't see nothing about tarot. The new people don't even know anything about tarot. Reader, what do you mean, reader? Psychic reader? Oh, what you mean? Like they are oblivious to the spiritual side of them, okay? And this is what they tried to get rid of, all right? Why was it in 1692, almost 100 years after King James did what he did? Why was it a such thing as witch trials, okay? Why was spiritual people put on trial? Okay, why? Because they were trying to erase a culture. All right, and if you still doing it, we can't get rid of it and circulate what we want to circulate. All right, this is the energy here. Did you know that it was 110,000 trials, people like me that had to go to court and speak in my behalf of my spirituality and of my divination, for the judge to say, you must not do this and you must not do that. Why are witches in the Constitution? Why? Why is it that important that a witch made it in the Constitution? Okay? Think about that. Why? This is the answer. This is the questions that you should be asking yourself, okay? 40 to 60,000 people was executed, witches. Executed. This was 100 years after King James executed folks. Why the mass slaughters of people like me? All right, I would be considered a witch in these days. All right, why? Because I'm doing divination. All right, and what they're trying to get people to believe is that this is wrong. All right, we haven't seen anything really hitting on tarot readers, really I'm talking about tarot readers, okay? But now what do we have? We have we getting movies now. The Reading, okay, with Monique. All right, she's in that movie. It came out February 2nd, 2023. That could be significant, February 2nd, okay? The Reading came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it, okay? They got another one called Tarot coming out in May. Okay, why are they putting this now on national TV? Why are they making movies of tarot? Okay, that's because it's coming back alive. The culture is starting to raise up. The culture, Christ is being reborn. Okay, understand it when I say it. Christ is being reborn. Pay attention to the spirals. Okay, pay attention to the spirals. And if you don't understand what spirals is, it's the circle of life. All right, it is the circle of life. Look that up as well if you don't understand. Okay, But they have movies now that's going to start to put fear back into the people, because you remember I just said the younger culture, our younger people, they don't know anything about this. So now when they see it, they're gonna be automatically scared of their own culture, automatically scared. Okay, because this is it's up under genre horror and drama. Okay, they're making it appear scary. Okay, just like they do any witch. All right, they make it appear scary. When do they broadcast a witch? Only during Halloween. Only during Halloween. Why? Because it's meant to instill fear. Okay, this was the original culture. Okay, the witch is the true divine feminine. The witch is that who is attached to the divine. Okay, they do not want you to communicate through the divine. All right, this is the energy that I have here. There's something else that I wanted to say. I just lost it, but I'll get it back. All right, now improving what I'm saying to be correct and to be true. When I watch TV, if I'm watching TV, I don't just watch TV to be watching TV, okay? Because you're not about to program me. Now, what I watch TV for is messages, okay? What are you telling the people? What are you trying to get to someone else, all right? If you haven't watched something code, I forget the code. It's on Unify. All right, I forget what it is. I'll probably leave it in my comment in my description section. But I kind of lost my thought. But however, when it comes to tarot, you're gonna find that people are going to try to rid you of tarot. They're gonna try to create this image in your head that tarot is not good for you. Okay, again, when I watch TV, I don't just watch it to be watching it. All right, I look for signs, I look for messages. This is how I roll in my life. Now, yesterday I was watching TV. All right, and what did I see? I seen a ant bait commercial. You know, it's like they had a little ant house, like a roach house, a roach motel, like where the roaches come in and they get stuck or something like that. They had an ant bait commercial. The name of the ant bait was tarot, spelled Terro. Tarot. That's exactly how you say it as well. Okay. And you can see this commercial on YouTube. It's called Smarter Than Ants. All right. And what they're promoting in this commercial is the fact that this tarot bait is going to end up taking something back to their colony, and it's going to kill the whole colony. Okay, so what I got from that, the message that I got as I was sitting there, is that the colonizer, okay, is concerned that tarot is going to wipe them out. Why? Because tarot smarter than ants. Okay, now in this situation, the ant would be the fair man. Now, did I not tell you that every time I'm going to have some sort of a government read, this man pop up every single time? Every single time I'm about to have a read, something like this, he pops up. Okay, not wanting people to be on their path. We got money path in reverse. Not wanting people to be on their path. Look it up. Tarot. Terro. Okay. Smarter than ants. All right. And it literally says that tarot is going to end up causing the ants to take something back to the colony to kill the colony. Okay. So this was the fair man. If you with me. This was the fair man telling his colony of people. Understand, commercials ain't just commercials. You might be sleep watching them and saying it's a commercial. No, this is somebody sending a message to a group of people. Okay? This person, this fair man, is sending a message to a group of people that, hey, these people that's doing tarot, these people here are going to rid the colony. They're going to get rid of the colony. Who is the colony? Who's always been known as the colonizer? Colony and colonizer is one and the same. Okay? Colony is an area or group under full or partial political control. Okay? And then you got colonizers. They send settlers and establish control. Okay? It's one and the same. Okay? These are one and the same type of individuals. They're sending a clear message that tarot has the potential to wipe out a colony. Why? Because tarot smarter than ants. Okay, the ants are the people that's basically sleeping. The ants are the people that don't have the gift or isn't awake to their gifts. Okay, this is the energy. This is the fair man or the higher ups sending a message along with the reading movie, along with the tarot movie. It's so many things. You have to pay attention to what you're seeing. Okay, and this video here specifically on YouTube got 7.2 million views. Okay, now we got 7.2 million people that have an ant problem. Make it make sense. Like 7.2 million people have an infestation of ants that they got to get this product. This is something new that I'm seeing. I ain't seen this commercial before. 7.2, and the video is 11 months old. So in 11 months, that video got 7.2 million views. No, that was a message sent to a specific group of people about what? Tarot. It's almost like that hair care line, Sacred, but it's spelled totally different. You understand where I'm coming from? It's almost like, what are you saying? And what are you trying to say? You know, you have to be very discerning on what it is that you're seeing. That's like me putting the word eat up there, E-A-T, and then having something totally different that I'm advertising, but I have E-E-T up there, and that still says eat. Okay? You have to be very discerning on what it is that you are looking at. All right? Now, this is the message here. This is the message, okay? What I got here when I pulled some cards, all right? The first card out was Divine Feminine. Pertaining to this situation, it was Divine Feminine. Now, Divine Feminines, they are the leaders of the tarot group, okay? They are the leaders of the tarot group. They are going to try to make it as if these group of Divine Feminines are crazy, are psycho. Think of it. It's part of what they do. Okay, anytime somebody's not acting right within their own organization, the industry, what do? They try to make them appear as if they're psycho. They try to make them appear as if they are crazy. Okay, these people are very, very worried about the Divine Feminines, those that are speaking, tarot workers. Okay, those that are speaking, we don't have a fear. All right. Those of us that speak about things like this, we don't have a fear. We don't have a fear of lashback. Okay. We don't have a fear of them lashing out. We don't hold this. The true Divine Feminine, we don't give a. All right. I can't cuss because of YouTube. I'm so mad because they limit my ability to express how I want to express and how I want my message to actually come across. Okay. All right. Now, bear with me. All right, because I'm trying to give this message in a way that I don't use a cuss word when I want to cuss all through it. All right, this is the energy. All right, anyway, they are definitely trying to make the tarot readers appear psycho. All right, why? Because we are sweet talking. All right, we are telling the people what they need to hear. We are awakening, okay? We are illuminating a situation here. We are opening the door, letting light in the building, and this is causing a lot of pressure for them. All right? It's causing a lot of pressure. Why? Because they can't keep up. They can't keep track. All right? Because it's too many people waking up. This is what they don't want you to know. All right? They are against. You will start to see it. I'm telling you. you will start to see tarot being made evil. Why? Because this is the culture. It's all about this. All right? It is all about this. Tarot are those people that carry gifts. If you do any type of spirituality, you carry gifts. But it's the tarot readers that is on YouTube talking. It is those doing divination that is on YouTube talking about this, that is trying to awaken a group of people. And what is it doing? It is threatening what they have going on right now. It is threatening what they're trying to do. What are they trying to do? They're trying to create some sort of wall for you. They want you to be at peace, standing at a wall that you can't get over. This is what they want. They want you to be comfortable looking in your phone and not watching where you're going, just scrolling as you're walking across the street. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody's looking up anymore. Nobody. Nobody. This is how they want it. Okay? This is definitely how they want it. All right? This is traitor energy here. This is the untrustworthy person here. Okay? This is the untrustworthy person. All right? This here is the untrustworthy person. But then you have this card signifying fear. Okay? Now, if you look at this, this eats this. So how is this scared? How is this in fear of the untrustworthy person when the serpent eats the mouse or the rat? This is how they want it. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? When it comes to the food chain, the traitor, the untrustworthy person is eaten before the serpent. Okay? I don't know if anybody else believe, but I am of the serpentine people. Okay? I don't believe the snake to be sneaky. I don't believe the snake to be evil. I don't believe, okay? Again, the untrustworthy person had you thinking it was the snake that convinced Eve to eat the apple. Okay? This is what they want you to believe, but it was all to make you scared. Why would you be scared of a... Think about it. Why are we scared of mice that's in our house? Why? We're so much bigger than them. And I am, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared of a mouse. Because you move too fast and you flay your body flatten out. No. But think about what I'm saying here. Okay? Think about what I'm saying. Okay? I am ringing a bell. This is all manipulation. Okay? Understand, you are getting divine information right now. Okay? I am a carrier of the light. All right? I am a carrier of the light. I am not into evil. All right? However, you will start to see that they are going to start making tarot appear evil. Okay? What is the battle between regular society and tarot? Why movies now? Why? Why that much attention on us? Because we're waking up the people. We're waking up the masses. We're trying to open the eyes. We're trying to make you understand that whatever you're praying to is within you, okay? Those who have something within them, okay? Think about it. If you have a fisherman who's good at fishing, he knows how to fish. He can go out there, set his stuff up, get his bait right, do what he got to do, okay? Then you got somebody who don't know how to fish. They got to do extras, all right? They got to do way more than the average fisherman because they new to this. They don't know exactly what to do. So they have to do extras, okay? Think about it in this way. We don't have to sit there and pray to our God. We're in connection with our God, okay? He's right here. He ain't up there nowhere. He ain't far off. He right here. All I got to do is close my eyes, pay attention, concentrate, and summons him to speak, okay, summons him to communicate with me, okay? We are not like everybody where we have to be like this and we have to be holding on to a cross. We don't have to do that, all right? And this is the reason why they are hating on the culture. Okay, this is what you will begin to see. Hating of the culture. It is waking back up. All right, it has the potential to kill the colonizer, to end a situation. Okay, think about it. Look at the commercial and look at it over and over again until you understand what I'm telling you. It's not just a ant commercial. All right, that is a fair man telling a group of people, their own colony, what tarot has the ability to do to their colony. Okay, this is the energy. Okay, we are speaking about putting together twin flames, romances, correct DNA. Okay, there's no divine feminine and no divine masculine that is going to be laying with nobody that got bold DNA. We ain't doing that no more. Okay, we have released that. All right, everybody don't get no offer. You have to have that assistance from God. You have to be listen. Your DNA have to be changed. And if you think you're gonna be sleeping with a divine feminine or a divine masculine, your DNA have to be revamped. And the only way you can do it is to wake up the crystals in your body. Okay, just like we have crystals here. Okay, just like we have crystals here. Okay, we have things that crystallize within us as well. One thing literally being your pineal gland, all right? That is basically, it has the ability to work and function like a crystal. Okay, this is the energy here. It has the ability to work and function like a diamond. All right, this is the energy here. Getting readings, Jezebel. Okay, listen, and then my way. This is how this is how the fair man wants it. He wants it his way. All right. He wants us to be basically upside down on our head. Okay. Not thinking, very lustful in that energy. Okay. This is not what this person wants. Getting readings. This person wants it his way. They don't want you thinking about which path to go. They don't want you thinking about, hey, am I doing this right? What do you see in my future? What do you see here? What do you see there? Because you just might get exactly what you asked for, okay? You just might wake up in a situation while you getting a reading, okay? That's not what they want. They want it their way. They want you to be in Jezebel energy. They want you to be in lustful energy, okay? People, listen, we have to wake up. There's people here that's starting to do a double take and they see it. There's people here that's starting to do a double take, all right? And this fair man is a colony of them, a family of haters, okay? A colony of haters, all right? This is what we have here, okay? Now, I'm getting here that there is some people who's possibly been threatened, all right? There is some people here who has been threatened, okay? I'm getting, they're using some sort of scare tactics here in this situation, trying to intimidate. And if you haven't come across this, they will attempt to intimidate you, okay? Ancestors that say ignore this situation. All right, I got a man on top of a building far away. Wow, and I see you, okay? All right, we have, wow, okay, ignoring a situation, all right? I'm getting that, listen, you cannot allow fear to stop you. You cannot allow fear to hold you up. None of that, all right? I specifically, like I said, I'm scared of very little. I'm scared of very little, okay? These people are trying to make sure that you don't get exactly what you need, okay? You got tarot readers speaking the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth. So help you, God. Okay? Nothing but the truth, all right? This is what they don't want. They do not want you to have guidance or balance. All right? And what are tarot readers doing, okay? They are trying to change the situation. Listen, they don't want you to have this guidance. This just flipped in reverse. Tarot readers are here trying to change a situation, trying to get you out of this stuck situation. where they're trying to keep you. They're trying to keep you in prison. We're trying to bring light to the situation that you are imprisoned. Okay? This is the energy here. All right? We have to wake up. Now, to my divine feminines specifically, all right? To those who are into any type of spirituality, go get your own food. Okay? Why these two cards come out? Go get your own food. All right? Go and get your own food. Many times, you might have a situation where you done order some food and they done just gave you a drink. You didn't order a drink. They done just gave you a drink. Listen, we need to wake up. Go get your own food. At what time did we don't even really trust the people in the back while we're watching them cook our food at wherever location we're at. We're barely trusting them. At what point in time did we start to trust the stranger to go and get our food? I mean, wake up. We got to wake up. At what point in time did we start to trust a stranger with our food, with something that we put in our mouth? Okay? Now, it's bad enough that we got somebody else making it, all right? And we don't know you, and we don't know what you doing in the kitchen, if you washed your hands, we don't know. But now we got that, and now we got whoever picking up the food, literally whoever picking up the food and bringing it to you. When did we get that trusting in an untrustworthy world? Make it make sense. Okay? You're losing yourself, okay? And this is the plan, okay? This is the plan, all right? Destroy, tear down, break down, okay? Deceive. This is the plan, okay? We have to wake up, people. We definitely have to wake up here. We got alliance here. Daydream, okay? Listen, these people, there's an alliance that's being formed here. There is an alliance being formed. They have, they're dreaming of controlling a group of people. Okay? Who is that group of people? Me and you. All right? Who is that group of people? This is what they're doing. They are creating alliances with other locations to have us under some sort of control, okay? I'm sorry, it ain't happening. We got to wake up, okay? We got people bribing people, making people ill. I can't make this up. Listen, for those who want to help us, this is what they're doing. They're trying to bribe them with money. They're making them sick if they don't comply. They're trying to bully, okay? If they want to help. All right, this is the energy here. Anybody who's trying to help the cause, they are trying to bribe you away. Here, I give you $100,000 to go ahead and look the other way. They're going to make you sick with something possibly in your food, some sort of vaccination, okay? Or they just gonna flat out bully you, gang stalking, following you, trying to get you to do something different, trying to get you to go about a whole different way. Why? It's because of your eye. Period. It is because of your eye. Listen, what's she doing? Tarot. This is our culture. This is our fate. All right? This is fated for us. This is what they're literally trying to stop. Okay? They're trying to create things to make you stop and think. All right? To make you feel like, oh no, that's bad. Hold on. They trying to set a trap for us. All right? So you can go back to praying to their God. Okay? Think of what they are doing, okay? They are trying to remove you from your culture. Listen, this is the culture, people. This is the culture. This is the culture. Okay? Where's my book? Get my book, please. All right? Let me show you something, all right? Now, this is my book is on Amazon, all right? This book is on Amazon. You can buy it. I got 2 books on Amazon. Thank you. Okay. This is my book. One of them. It's on Amazon. Let the Black Woman Tell the Story. The very last page. Okay. And it's got pictures. It's got things that you may be interested in. All right. Now, the very last page. As to I'm only showing you this and reading this because it's all about culture. Okay? It's all about culture. What is your culture? Do you know? And if you don't discount this. All right? Because I'm not a part of no religion, but yet you see the Buddha head. I'm not a part of no religion, but yet you see the scarab. I'm not a part of no religion, but yet you see the Mayans. I'm not a part of no religion, but yet you see the pyramid, okay? I'm not a part of no religion, but you see an angel, okay? But I'm not a part of no religion, okay? I am not a part of no religion. I do not believe in religion, okay? You see mask. I do not believe in religion. What I believe in is spirituality, okay? I am not one of those that is waiting on God. What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? We're not supposed to be waiting, okay? That scripture in the Bible where it says that when God does come, he's going to be like, who are you? I never knew you. Get away from me. Okay, while all of these people waiting on God, they show you in their Bible that he says, get away from me. I never knew you. Okay, this right here, he know me. This right here, I'm in constant communication with him. Okay, he's the reason why I'm giving this type of message today. Okay, I'm in contact with him. I've been given a whole new name. Okay, my name is actually Cena. But my spiritual name is Shuna. Okay? And I got that in a dream. Okay? I was at this old museum. A very old museum. Okay? And I was at the museum and I was looking on the wall. And the person, the little thing that was on the wall, it was a man who was like bent up, had his arms in his knees in his arms wrapped up. His head was kind of small. It almost gave monkey, like all the way back in the day, how they tried to say that we evolved from monkeys. It almost gave monkey. Okay, because he didn't really have a forehead. He was old as I don't know what. All right. He wasn't moving. He was just sitting on the wall. I'm telling you right now how I got my spiritual name. Okay. He was sitting on the wall. I was with my mom. I don't even know how old I was. I feel like I was younger. But I was with my mom and she was looking at something else in this museum. And I just kept looking at the man that was sitting on the wall. Okay. He wasn't sitting on a podium, a post or nothing. He was just like he was hanging by probably something on his back on the wall, okay? Then all of a sudden, this thing stretched its legs out, stood up, opened its eyes. One eye was white and the other eye was regular, okay? One eye was white and the other eye was regular, all right? And it almost gave blind in one eye. All right, but that's not what I got from that. I got the all-seeing eye is what I got from that. I got Ra, one eye. That's what I got from that, okay? This man asked me, what is your name? And I was scared to death. I was scared. I was like, Cena. And he got closer and was like, huh? And I got more afraid, like, woo! Like I was scared of the thing, okay? But it was like a man. It was like an old ancient man. He said, huh? And I was like, Cena. I said, just a little bit, tad bit louder, okay? And he still didn't hear me. And I knew he was getting closer because he did not hear me. And I was scared as I don't know what. And so once he did like this to come closer, because I knew you was going to come closer than what you had already came. So I was like, Cena, like really loud, but with fear. But as I was like, I yelled it at him. And he was like, oh, Shuna. And I was like, Shuna. Now, I had some sort of what do you call lucid dream moment, okay? Because I always thought that I would get some sort of name from God. I don't know where I got that from, but I always thought that God was going to give me a name. I was going to have a different name. I always thought that. All right, now in my dream, I had a lucid dreaming moment where I was like, he gave me my name. Oh my God, he gave me my name. Now I'm walking with my mama. And I'm like, Mom, trying to get her attention and tell her that God gave me my name. This is what I was doing in my dream. God gave me my name. God gave me my name. This is what I'm going through in my dream, okay? I had more to that, but it switched on into a whole nother dream. Me walking backwards somewhere, okay? It was a whole little thing, all right? All right, but that's what I went through, okay? I don't even know what was the reason why I told you my story. Dang, I don't even know, all right? But it's all about the culture. Do you know God? That's what it was. Do you know God? Ain't no waiting on him. Ain't no, I'm going to just wait until, I'm going to wait. It ain't no waiting, okay? You supposed to be getting to know him now. That man on top of that roof, bro. Bro, I wish I could take a picture. Anyway, let me just wave at this. Hello. Okay. Anywho, listen, it's all about the culture. Now, the very last page in my book, all right, I do my research, okay? I look things up, and I want to know what's going on. Now, this was, whoa, bro. Okay. Didn't I just tell you the reading? What did I say? That movie with Monique, the reading, I just seen this, y'all. The reading with Monique came out February 2nd, 2023. February 2nd. What I have in my book right here, y'all, what date is this? Is it showing? February 2nd. Okay? That's called synchronicity right there. All right? I didn't even have no intentions on pulling my book out the closet. I didn't have any intention on pulling my book into this reading, okay? February 2nd, 1835. That was handwritten, okay? It was handwritten by Lord Macaulay's address to the British Parliament on February 2nd, 1835. Y'all, thank you, Lord. Confirmation. If you don't know what confirmation is, that's confirmation, all right? Now, this is what Lord Macaulay addressed to the British Parliament, okay? And this was in 1835, all right? I have traveled across the length and breadth of Africa, and I have not seen one person who is a beggar, all right? That means wasn't nobody broke in Africa. Okay, now my thing is, what did they call Africa back in the days? The lands where people were of dark complexion. Okay, this is what they called Africa. So America could have very well been Africa as well, because it was colonized, or it had a whole bunch of dark faces. Okay, but we just gonna say they talking about Africa. Okay. It says, I have not seen one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such wealth I have seen in this country. Such high moral values. People of such caliber. Listen at how this man is describing the people of Africa. Okay? This is in 1835. This is how he's describing the people as in Africa. In high caliber. Such high caliber. Such moral values, okay, that I do not think we would ever conquer this country. In 1835, you had somebody saying that they don't think that they could conquer Africa. Okay, so wait, now hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. When did they say slavery started? Okay, hold on. When did they say they started taking people from Africa? Like, wasn't it way before 1835? Like, wasn't it like in the 1500s, 1600s? Like, wasn't they bringing people to America as slaves, so they say, around that time? Or before this time? Okay, so you saying in 1835, Africa was rich? What happened? What happened? Slavery ended 1842, 46. Look it up. I believe it was 1846. It started in 1700 and some change. And then I believe it ended in 1846. All right. So now if Africa was rich and there was no beggar and no caliber of people, like they were in high caliber in 1835, it's not adding up. Okay, this is the type of research that you have to do. It's not adding up. Okay, now let me keep going. It say, I do not think we would ever conquer this country unless we break the very backbone of this nation, which is her spiritual and cultural heritage. 1846?
1865.
1865. That's 30 years from here. 1865. They say we was in slavery for what, 200 years? Didn't they say that? Didn't they say that? Weren't we supposedly in slavery for 200 years? Okay. But here in 1835, he wrote to the British that I don't even think we can conquer Africa. Like they are of high moral value and of such high caliber. We will have to break the very backbone of them. What did he say the backbone of them was? Her spirit, her spiritual and cultural heritage. This is this. We will have to break that to conquer Africa. Understand what you're hearing right now. Understand what you're hearing. He says, I propose that we replace her old and ancient education system, her culture, for if the Africans think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own, they will lose their self-esteem, their native culture, and they will become what we want them, a truly dominated nation. I read something that I found on Google. If you see it, if you look, you will find. Okay, again, how in the world were we in slavery for 200 years? So you say, how was we in slavery for 200 years when in 1835, you were still trying to figure out how to take Africa down? We have to stop believing what the people are saying. You have to do your own research and you have to go within for a lot of it as well, okay? What is your body guiding you to do, okay? They have taken a lot. They have taken a lot, all right? And this is the reason why you are about to start seeing them trying to devalue tarot, okay? You heard it here first. Don't say you didn't when you see it. You heard it here first. They are going to try to devalue tarot. Why? Because it is the culture. And they know that if we still hold on and have our culture, like he said here, there is no way that we can conquer them unless we conquer their spiritual, cultural heritage. Listen. They didn't catch us nowhere talking about some, and Lord, and dear Father, and this, that, and the other. They saw us doing this. I hear you. I hear you. I feel you. Yes. They saw that. They saw spirituality. They saw us doing things with our hands. Okay? This is what they saw. They saw us doing things with our hands. Okay? Why? And I'm going to leave y'all on this thought. Why do you think that in slavery, why do you think they had so many hands that they was cutting off the people? All right? If I need you to slave for me, why am I chopping off your hands? Why? It don't make sense. If I need you to do anything for me, why are we chopping off the Africans' hands? Why? Because they were into that spirituality. Okay? They were into doing things. They were into holding up their hands and making things happen. And it was the spirituality of them. If they didn't have their hands, listen, they won't be able to do this. All right? So it was those that they could not tear away from the spirituality that was possibly walking around with no hands. Okay? Why not just kill her or him? Why not just kill them? What's the use for them without hands? If they are built to be the slave need their hands to work, right? So why? If you do your research, you have so many pictures of them being cut off at the wrist, standing right there with the fair man. Okay? Why? Okay? It's spirituality, people. All right? I need people to wake up, and I need people to push this video specifically. Push the video. Listen, we're trying to wake folk up. It's more in my book, y'all. Y'all can get my personality out of this book. Okay? I talked about 2020 situation in this book. I talk about the cartoons in this book. All right? I talk about a lot in this book. This book is on Amazon. I didn't have no intentions on pulling this out, but my very last page is very significant to what I was channeling today, okay? We are illuminating the world, okay? We are bringing them to some sort of judgment here, okay? They are now about to be up under the microscope, and they know this. They know that it is a cause, an effect to the cause. They know this. This is my cause. Now, how is it going to affect the people? This is what they're worried about. They're realizing that there is some sort of nurturing that is going on in the tarot world. Okay? That was truly divinely sent to someone who needed to hear it. Hit the like button. Share the video, y'all. Please share the video. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.